first order of business trying to get the power hooked up on the Dragon, and I tried to rig this up yesterday. This boat has a 50 amp plug, and then I found a 30 amp splitter, and then I put another adapter down to a 15 amp, and it didn't work. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we got power. Still no power. Still no power. This is why I love boats. Nothing's easy at all. So I mean, I like to make things as difficult as possible. That's exactly what I like to do. Live in misery. Still nothing. Tried looking at a lot of breakers and everything, the cords. For all you people that actually pay to have all this stuff done, I don't know how you do it. There's just no, I don't see how anybody can afford to have all the stuff done. It's like the boats are just stupid. Something is just as simple as trying to hook up shore power, like plugging it in, it just doesn't work. I guess I could start testing the cords with a multimeter, but I do not like probing 240 volts with a Harbor Freight multimeter. I seen a multimeter somewhere in here. I did. Somewhere. I can't find it. This is the best thing about working on stuff. I can't find the multimeter anywhere.
Well, I think it's on the dinghy.
But
dinghy. I also figured something else out. I hooked up the big boat to the main power, and it seems to be working.
Okay.
So, it's something here.
Is it the boat? Instead of doing it the smart way, we're doing it the hard way and just taking the cable from this boat and plugging it into the other boat to see if it's the problem. The cable.
This is the problem. We gotta take this. See, it's hot. It's arcing.
Oh, geez.
So this one. So what we gotta do is we can use this yellow one.
Different cable. No power. Still no power.
Yeah, my credit on.
Okay, we do have power. The damn LEDs don't work. And it's build is working now. We're in the process of just going over everything on the Mainship, and so far it's not that bad. We got a list going on here, like just doing, oh god, almost fell. Doing it roadkill style, things to buy and things to do. I just wish I had a piece of cardboard, that'd be more fun. I'll go ahead, try it. That, okay. Huh? We're just trying to bump the motors over a little bit just to see what happens. I think this port side engine will turn over and be fine. The battery's just really weak. This one we've tried and it's not engaging the starter. I hear relays clicking, but the starter's not engaging, so we're gonna look into that. Keep clicking it. Okay, hang on. All right, go ahead and bump it. Okay. Starter. Huh? Starter. Not bad. Yep. Speaking of starters, let me fill you in on this. A lot of these boats that are inboard boats like this, they usually have one standard rotation and one counter rotation engine. But what I understand, they kind of went away from that sometime in the late 80s, early 90s. But I'll show you a quick, easy way to know. So to tell if they're both standard rotating engines or both the same direction anyway, look at the water pump right here. So see if the inlet and outlet are on the same side. If for the reversed, on one engine you have one counter rotating engine. This one is both the same. So all right, off to go get some marine parts. Let's see if we can make this thing run today. Alright, so West Marine had some of the stuff, but not everything we needed. Well, we got done running around, got a few things. Not everything, but a few things we need to get the Mainship running. And it looks like it's going to turn out, hopefully, at this point. But check out some of this other stuff around this boatyard. This is interesting stuff. boat just to go inside and just check it out. I've never been on a boat that big ever. Maybe a cruise ship, but that's it. Check out this Hatteras sailboat. This is pretty cool. Here's my section. We're gonna get something to eat and then get back on working on the Dragon. And I don't know if you can see me or not, it's a little dark in here, but we decided to do an after dinner tour of the Plucky Bomb. Oh, there you go, I can see you. And we're gonna light it up so you can actually see downstairs. The tour from the last episode wasn't very clear, so let's look. This is a pretty big boat for even being a 67-foot boat. It's very, very roomy. Three stories. Now that the engine room is lit up, I kind of can show you what is going on with the engines. Now, this boat did sink. It sank up to just below the lower deck ceiling, so this engine room got flooded. It has 3 Caterpillar 3208s, turbo diesels on it, and they're done. They're locked up. They got submerged in salt water, so yeah, they got to come out and new ones are rebuilt or something. What's sad is this is actually a brand spanking new generator, and it was put on the boat literally days before it sank. It's brand new, and unfortunately it got submerged. I may actually take it home. We're gonna unbolt it, and I might take it home and see if I can actually get it come back to life, because that's a really expensive generator. You might ask me why we're doing this. Okay, so there's actually a dream that is attached to this boat, and a long story. Now, Fawn is just somebody like me who just dreams and just wants his dreams to come true. And they're very, very close with this boat. And I'll have him explain it to you later on in probably a short video of what's going on with this boat. One thing I can appreciate on this Plucky Bomb is the amount of detail for the wiring and the utilities of this boat. Only somebody like me can appreciate this. All right, today was kind of a productive day, but not quite as much as I want to. But we'll try again for tomorrow. Today, no ifs, ands, or buts, that Dragon is going to be breathing fire. We need to get these boats running. I think it's a 12-volt problem, so we're going to change out the batteries with good batteries. All right, we got the batteries, new batteries in. We're going to try to bump it and see what happens. The starboard side engine, the starter's still just crap, so we're gonna go ahead and take that starter off. All right, there you go, one starter. All right, after I took the whole starter apart to try to kind of look at it, see if I could fix it, that's when we discovered some idiot, whoever put the motor in this boat, because this boat actually has 2 brand new motors in it. They didn't put the starter signal, the solenoid wire, on the right pole. Always the longest road to find the shortest distance. Alright, we have the starter back in. We have a fuel source hooked up. We know this motor runs. He tried it before I got here. This one we've never seen run, so that's what we're going to do now. See if it runs. Go ahead and try it. Alright, stop. Huh? You want the good news or the bad news? What's the good news? Good news, I think the starter works. Bad news, this engine's locked up.
No fucking way.
I'm dead serious.
No fucking way.
Yeah. We need to look into that. Okay, here's the deal. We got the starter fixed. This engine is locked up. Like, not locked up. We got it to turn just a tiny bit, but it's turning very, very harsh. We found the dates on this engine. What was it?
3/16/2009.
Yeah, 3/16/2009. So it's 2022, almost 2023. So they've been sitting for 14 years. This boat has been sitting here in this marina for at least 12 years. And obviously, because I had the starter hooked up backwards, nobody has ever tried to turn this motor over, ever. So being here on the coast, salt, air, all that stuff, yeah, that's what happens. But we're going to try to wrench it over by hand and see if we can just get it to kind of free up. And that will be the moment of truth.
The good news is the other one turned over without.
Will it run?
So that hole there will access the
Yes.
flywheel.
God dang. It's stuck. Alright, we tried really hard to break it free with the pry bar, so now we're just going to pull the plugs and see if we can put some Mistral or something down in. That's our last hope here. So you can see that motor's never ran. It's completely clean plug.
And it still doesn't.
No, it still doesn't.
So it's definitely a treasure.
It is a treasure. Brand new engine. Treasure. A junking treasure. Alright, this is, all the cylinders were awful, but man, this one here, that's bad. That's really bad. Alright, so we sprayed some penetrating oil down in each cylinder, and after really pulling hard on this thing, we got it to break free a little bit. Alright, got it wrenched over 360 degrees, and got some more penetrating in this in these cylinders. I was turning over the starter, but very, very slow. We're gonna have to put some more oil in the cylinders. You happy?
Absolutely.
Go turn the ignition on. Let's see if we can get fire in the hull. This dragon is going to breathe fire. I swear to you it will. Oh, hell yeah! The dragon is now spitting fire, and she hiccuped a little bit, but she's spitting fire. All right, here we are on a brand new day. The Dragon is going in the water at 3:30 today. We got everything done with it. It's all ready to go. While we're waiting on the Dragon to be put in the water, we got to start prepping the Plucker Bomb. And she's full of holes. That's the problem right there with aluminum boats. Sometimes they just get corroded spots in them, and you can see where it's been patched a few times. There's actually a welder guy coming out here to take care of this today so we can get this boat in the water tomorrow. Boy, this is sketchy.
Just a little bit.
This thing holds exactly 300 gallons on the dot.
And we managed to fill it up using inappropriate pump while occasionally there's some drums for the old oil, and we will actually be prepared for the unimaginable. Be prepared for the
Alright, we are leaking gas very, very badly. This isn't good. This is not good at all.
It's okay.
Our cell phone footage. I ripped up the floor, and I ripped out the the gauge here. Shit. Yeah, I ripped out the gauge, and it's leaking still, filling up the bilge. So we gotta quickly try to get this gas back out of this tank. The gas is filling up this bilge too already. Yeah.
Give me flathead or whatever for that clamp. I can't undo the pump.
Okay, get your flathead.
Yes, please.
Here's a flathead.
Thank you.
Okay. We're doing this via garden hose. It's the only thing we got. Go through the aft and into here. All right, trying to quickly get all this. Gotta get the tank out of the back of the truck. All right, let's hurry up and try to get this shit. Alright, I made them aware of what's going on in the marina, and I heard them fire up the travel off and the travel lift, and tell him please don't come over here because I don't want to waste his time mainly. Alright guys, we're back being optimistic. Here's what we're gonna do. So we got all the tank empty. We got all but about 40 gallons of it came out. So there's about 40 gallons inside the bilge, which we're working on sucking that out now. So what we're gonna do is, the tank is actually easy to come out of this boat. So we're gonna pull the tank and look at the bottom of it. We have a plan. If it's what we think it is, we can easily patch it. So that's what we're doing now. We're gonna pull the tank out of this boat. We found the hole, and holy cow! Beep.
Let's check the hole out.
Let's check the hole out. All right, put your hand next to that to show how big that is. Like, just to put that in perspective, it's like holy crap! Holy crap! New day, and we have a plan to patch the fuel tank. And I think we're good there. All right, here's the reality of the situation. Actually, my situation. I'm running out of time. I got to go back. I got to be on the road tomorrow to go back north by maybe noon, okay? That being said, the initial dream of coming down here to pull the Plucky Bomb with this Mainship, aka the Dragon, and the police Zodiac, the whole ordeal that we were planning to do to begin with, is just absolutely not going to happen. It just cannot happen at this point. Bare minimum was wanting to, let's splash the Dragon and get it in there and have a little bit of fun with it so we feel a little bit of success. That is even barely just squeezing it in, possibly. We missed our window yesterday because of a major fuel leak. We were supposed to put this boat in the water yesterday at 3:30. Now the next available time is going to be first thing in the morning. We have to leave tomorrow morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish some last minute tidbits with this boat, get it 100% ready. We have to wait 24 hours for that stuff to cure on the tank, and that's what is the major holdup at this point. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it back in the floor, button it all up, get everything hooked up, get it ready. So all that has to happen tomorrow morning is we put fuel back in this boat and they come and get it with the travel lift and get it in the water. So there might be a little bit of hope where we can actually just go out and have a little bit of fun on the Dragon and see if she can still breathe fire and live. Alright, we decided it's probably still not a good idea to splash the Dragon today. We could probably make it happen, but for this boat's sake, it's probably best that little things are gone over on it and some detail work be done, and that way we're not rushing it and it's good to go once it's in the water and it doesn't have to come back out for a long time. So unfortunately on part 2 we didn't get to see this thing in the water or anything like that. I have to go home today, but we're gonna have a part 3. I'm gonna come back probably at the end of January, so that's only a few weeks away really, and we'll do part 3, and that is when we are going to be pulling the Plucky Bomb over there with this boat, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. So hang in there, we'll get it.